Welcome you back to BLACKSITE. Tonight we're going to talk about Roland Martin being confronted by black activist Jamal Green at the DNC. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Roland Martin has finally been confronted by one of his so-called enemies. Roland Martin, for the past month, ever since Kamala Harris has been the Democrat nominee, has been attacking black men on social media. Anybody who disagree with the nomination of Kamala Harris is the enemy. So he decided to go on Jamal Green's X platform and basically called him an idiot, a fool, and everything under the sun. But he forgot that he was coming to Jamal Green's hometown of Chicago. Jamal Green pulled up with him at a concert at the DNC and basically said, "Hey, what's up?" And let's just take a look at what just happened.
Oh, hold you 1 second. No, ain't no. I gave you a number. I gave you a number. Yesterday, you tweeted about it.
And you saw basically Roland Martin's eyes get big because people like him love to talk trash on social media, but when they see someone face to face, they get extremely scared. He thought that this man was going to give him the beat down at the DNC. But you have to curb what you say on these social media platforms because you never know the day you might meet the person that you're talking trash to. Jamal Green is an activist. He's fighting for black people in Chicago, especially the migration of these migrants from South American countries into the city of Chicago, and how the black people in that city are getting the short end of the stick. The migrants are getting billions of dollars when they told black Chicagoans that they didn't have any money for the schools. They didn't have any money for the after-school programs. They didn't have any money for housing. But all of a sudden, J.B. Pritzker, governor of Illinois, and Mayor Johnson found billions of dollars to house these migrants, give them free food stamps, give them free Section 8, and everything else under the sun. But black Chicagoans have to suffer and keep suffering. And we're just not talking about them. We're talking about migrants and other poor people in Chicago who can basically get nothing from the city or state. But these people are getting food trucks, they're getting new apartments, they're getting basically everything they want. And if possible, the jobs that black people used to get are not getting them anymore. But you have Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley, and many others out here who are basically capping for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is not speaking to any black issues. She's basically cosplaying being black, making sure she could possibly get 90% of that black vote, and she's having Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Luke, and many others shame black men into voting for her. So she could basically run a stealth campaign to where she has not promised black people anything. And that's the key, is that if she is elected, she will also say that I never promised you anything. Where in the platform did I promise you that I would do something for reparations, that I would do something for black economics, that I would do something for black owners, home ownership? There's nothing there. But the only thing that they are getting from this is that they're getting paid. See, it's all about the money. If you're on the payroll, you stay on the payroll. If you do a good job and get elected, you will stay on the payroll. And that's what Roland Martin is hoping for. We already know that Roland Martin filed 2 bankruptcies this century. And he's looking for Kamala Harris to be his new cash cow. His insight into the White House and what's going on. This is sad to watch, but there is a lot of young black activists and black men across America who's saying we're tired of this. They're coming out of this Stockholm syndrome. They want tangibles. They want something for their vote. And they have seen the damage of Biden-Harris administration to the black community. So basically, right now, what they want some questions to be answered. That's all they want. And you can't get her to answer any questions, because if she goes in front of the media, it's pure word salad. You don't know what the hell she's talking about. She has to stand in front of a teleprompter and have people tell her what to say all the way to election day, because she can't say it on her own. That's why I said the debate with Trump on the 10th will be a fraud debate. Trump has a lawsuit against ABC. They're going to give her all the questions before the debate. I guarantee you that. And Trump will be on his own. All the questions will be against Trump, not for him. They will be in basically Kamala Harris' corner. That's why she wanted that ABC debate, not a Fox News debate, not a debate that has tough questions. She knows these questions are not going to be tough. And she didn't even want to come to the NABJ convention and answer questions from the black media who would have been soft on her. She doesn't want to answer any questions from the media. She tried the other day, and it was terrible to watch. So right now, we're sitting in a situation where we have these black shields out here fighting for a woman who's not black, who doesn't say she's black, because of the money they're being played. Just like Umar Johnson said, they offered him $10,000. He turned it down. But I bet you these Negroes didn't turn it down. They took that money and ran for it. This is what you call so-called modern day black boule leadership, who will sell you out for 40 pieces of silver and could care less how the rest of the community is to survive. They just want to be sitting at the table, getting the crumbs off the table. And that's what will happen if she got elected. That's all. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.